What's going on, you good men? Happy Thanksgiving. Let's have a conversation.
You're watching Hammerhand, the MGTOW monk.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, gentlemen. Hammerhand, the MGTOW monk. Back at you. One more again. Yo, happy Thanksgiving, man. How you doing out there? To those of you that celebrate it, and to those of you who don't, it's still a pretty decent way to get together with your family, reminisce a little bit, fight over dumb shit, talk politics and religion at the table, and completely ruin that fucking day. Why would you not want to do that? I'm out and about doing my thing, headed over to my brother's, and I just had Thanksgiving dinner with my mother and my son. And now I'm going over to my brother's, and I'm probably going to buy him a steak. He's a steak kind of guy, so, oh yeah. Forgive me while I meander around through this traffic. It's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be for this time of day, for almost 5 o'clock. So I'm about to make an illegal U-turn here. But I don't really give a shit about that. You got to go down a fucking half a mile on this road in order to make a proper turn, so it's a big no thank you. I'm going to come right back out here, get in line, and do our thing. You know, I think it's funny, sad, ridiculous, absurd, how we can have a conversation about the dumbest shit, the lightest shit, the easiest shit, the hardest shit. But, and I don't mean we, you and me. I don't mean MGTOW, red pillars. I don't mean that. I mean people in general. The fucked and the unfucked, as I like to call them. We can have these conversations about all sorts of things, but when it comes to Thanksgiving, Columbus Day, Christmas, New Year's, your evil Hugh White Supreme Pizza. Oh, man. You stole all your shit from everybody else all over the planet. You know what I'm willing to do? I'm going to do like Alyssa Milano does. I'm going to extend the olive branch. And I'm going to say to you, come and get your shit. All of you. You don't want this white man's help? That's okay. You don't have to have it. There ain't no law that says that you got to take a white guy's help, a black guy's help, a brown guy's help, a male's help, a female's help, you know. But then that's why we have wonderful days like Thanksgiving. You just push all that shit to the side, eat you some turkey. Thank you very much for the sacrifice of the amazing fucking turkey. The mashed potatoes. These people running these damn lights. Jesus, these people around here suck. Driving wise, they're terrible. That's why we got wonderful, good days like this. You can push all of that other dumb shit aside and just get to getting. Get around with your family. Get around with your friends. You don't have to talk shop 365, 24/7. You don't have to do that, man. You can take a couple of days a year to just decompress, to just relax, to do your thing. Cheers. That's tasty. I don't have much to talk about, gents. I just figured I'd take you with me on this ride. I'm going to pick up a computer desk. Found one. That's a good thing. It's pre-owned, but that's all right. I don't necessarily mind that if it's in decent enough shape. Went out looking at computers the other day, and I must tell you, the fucking prices on these gaming and streaming computers, I've only got about half of what I need to take care of a gaming and streaming setup. Half. So I think I'm going to have to downgrade my expectations just a little bit and just make do with something. That's what I'm going to have to do. You know what I'm saying? You guys, you men that have come through, that have donated, that have contributed, can't ask no more of you. I won't. That's why I put the Teespring store together. I feel like you should at least get something for your value, for your money. Sorry about that. I keep getting notifications. I got to turn that damn thing off. But that's why I'm going the wrong damn way. See, I'm sitting here bullshitting, flapping my gums, talking, and I'm going the wrong way. That's all right. That's all right. It's no big deal. It only adds a couple of minutes to the trip. But, yeah, man. You guys have come through and fucking in spades. I love that. All of that contribution and donation is sitting there waiting for me to make the best use of it. And I think tomorrow is going to be that day. Got to be out for a while. Got to get all of these panels. Got to get at least 3 of them. Maybe I can get 4 of them. We'll see. It depends on the price. And then get me a PC, a tower. We can get that streaming thing set up. Audio, video, production. That is the thing. That's what I'm interested in. That's where I want to start pushing my talents towards, is audio, video production. And I think with something like Sony Vegas, it doesn't have to be as extravagant as Sony Vegas, but a very, very good audio, video production program, software. Oh, yeah. I think that we can get there, guys. I think that we can get there. I'm having a good time just going out and looking and making the best of the situation, you know. Almost got the new place set up. We still got work to do. I've already spent a couple of $100, my money. Already spent a couple of $100 refitting the bathroom, my bathroom, because where they had these fucking fixtures mounted, these folks must have been midgets or something. You know, when you sit down on the toilet and the toilet paper dispenser's in the middle of your thigh, somebody was not paying attention. And when the fucking towel racks are 3 feet off the ground, somebody's not paying attention. So yeah, fuck that. So I went out and got all new hardware for the bathrooms, took care of business on that shit. I don't know why you guys would be interested in this. I'm just running my mouth. Oh man, I gotta tell you, I hate moving. And when I was young, from the age of 7 to about 27, we moved over 30 times. It's massive. It's massive, massive. And that's because we just could never afford anything. We couldn't get nowhere. We had no traction. Single mother, raising 2 kids. And this particular point with my father, I will tell you straight up, he wasn't that good guy that did wrong. He wasn't a good guy. He completely collapsed under the weight of being a husband and a father. He hid a lot of things from our mother, and he did a lot of terrible shit to her and to us. I always make room when I'm talking about things like this for the man to be the bad guy. Not all the time, because it's not all the time. I think it's well documented that men can be sadistic and merciless. What's not well documented is how easily women adapt to that and how much pleasure they take in doing it. And they do. And that's something that we all should know. You do, I do, but Joe and Jane Normie out here, they don't know jack shit, and they don't want to. They don't want to know this. There's too much money out there to be had by making victims of females. and turning men into abusers, oppressors, suppressors, shitty humans. There's way too much money to be had. You already know that it's $1 billion industry, probably more so than that now. That's domestic violence. That's the enshrined right of going out to murder your children because you're socially irresponsible and neglectful. Can't wait for that next Michelle Williams speech where she holds up a little golem talking about, oh man, I couldn't be here if I didn't have the right to choose. Oh. I find that to be psychopathic. I don't know how many other people actually find that to be psychopathic, but I do. And this is a long ways from where we started in the beginning of this conversation. A long ways. I was wishing you all happy Thanksgiving. I think I'm going to return to that now with about 11 minutes of gum flapping here. Happy Thanksgiving, gentlemen. Thanks for tagging along with me on this little ride here. I appreciate it, as always. And I would like to tell you all, like I almost always do, every day above dirt is a good day. The next breath is the best breath. Don't give them away. Don't take them for granted. Remember, you just get the fuck out there and you try. And wherever you settle in that ether, as long as you've tried, you've done something, you've accomplished. When you get to that level, you try a little bit more. When you get to that level, you try a little bit more. And that's how you keep coming up in the world. You don't have to be a millionaire. You don't need 10 rooms and 5 cars. You don't need all of that shit. That's flash. That's all that is. That's fuck you money. That's all that is. You don't need that stuff. But I think you certainly don't need to be running around wondering where your next meal's coming from because you suffer from depression. You see? And while we're on the subject of depression, turkey is not the greatest thing to eat if you suffer from depression. Lots of tryptophan in turkey. Keep that in mind. So, just get your butts out there, man. Live your life. Do your thing. And I swear to you, I swear on my son's life, I practice what I preach. You jump out there, even if you walk outside and you take a few deep breaths, that will go a long ways towards taking care of business for that day. It will. I promise you that. I promise you that. I swear on that. There's a lot that comes from just going outside, looking at the trees, looking at that's a sunset, at the sunrise. I went out of my way, even when I was very young, to look at the sunrise, to look at the sunset, to admire the wonder and the beauty of nature, the absolute cosmic schizophrenia that produced human beings. When you think about what it takes for our life form to exist, and when you think about the things that we can do, and the things that we think about and have developed, it's mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling. Because you're only learning about bits and pieces of it most of the time. You're not learning the entire disciplines of these things. Human beings are, I think, an anomaly, but at the same time, they're just a cosmic, graceful, beautiful disaster of an anomaly. Don't forget to poke your head up every once in a while. Get off the goddamn phone. Get off the computer. Limit your time on the very unsociable media. Go have a piece of turkey, some stuffing. If you can't do that, have a sandwich. If you can't do that, sit down and meditate. Think. Love yourself a little bit more. But don't be vain. Don't be arrogant. Hopefully, we will have this studio up and running by Monday. And then I can get the hell out there and start cutting some proper shit. And we can get ready for those MGTOW, Red Pill World Summits. They're going to go down like fireballs. I promise you that. It's going to be good shit. Good stuff. And I think it will probably be the biggest stuff that's going down in 2021 as far as the manosphere is concerned. We have some awesome, awesome speakers, awesome guests, people that are known all over the world as far as the manosphere is concerned. These people are highly respected, highly sought after, and highly genuine. Have a good one, gents. I'll see you around the bend.
I can assure you that the stories you hear about these men, if nothing else, has been watered